Good morning, my beautiful souls. This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly, intuitive catalyst conduit. Last night, with, I don't know, maybe 3 hours sleep, I experienced a sea change. And let me tell you all something. You see, because I had a dream, the night before last, which was repeating actually a pattern of abuse that I experienced since childhood through my adult years, which I hadn't seen and been totally unconscious of. But you know, dreams happen for a reason. Dreams never tell you anything that you already know. It could show clarity, assist you with clarity. But in essence, it's usually your subconscious coming to the surface to bring into your awareness something that you have been ignoring. And in this particular dream, despite the abuse and whatnot from my birth family, I kept noticing that my back, I was in a corner and my back was against a closed door. And I knew that, and I understood when I posted it, not on my Facebook page, but in a private membership group. I knew that was significant, and I understood that with the blockage to my financial abundance, because I am abundant in every other way. That blockage, that closed door was very significant. And in fact, it told me exactly how I felt, which I did not consciously acknowledge. But when that dream came up, man, did I have to acknowledge it. And after being feeling out of sorts for a few hours, and my meal did not satisfy me, I had a too sweet lemon juice that I made, not with sugar, that didn't satisfy me. I went to sleep at 9 and I woke at precisely 1:34. And I stayed awake when I looked at the clock again until 5:38. So that's what, maybe 3 hours sleep. I didn't go back to sleep again. But during that time, I decided enough already. Enough is fucking enough. I refuse, and I am no longer going to allow anything to hamper me, to block me, to push me into a corner, not even my own thoughts. And this is what you need to pay attention to. Because you see, our thoughts, let me tell you something, we are in control of it. We are the masters of our soul and the captains of our ships. And that is what I decided last night. I told my brain and my mind, because our mind, remember this, and I use these terms often, our mind is connected to the global mind field. And it is usually a minefield when we do not pay attention to what we are thinking, when we are unaware of our thoughts, when we allow our beliefs, our false beliefs, again picked up in childhood, to control us, and we allow it to just continue to our detriment. And during those hours, which seemed to fly by, because I was quite shocked when I looked at the time, but I knew it was dawn or further than dawn. But I was quite shocked when I saw that 4 hours had passed. And during those 4 hours, I told my brain exactly what to do, exactly how it was going to be. I told my mind exactly how it needed to think and what it needed to ignore. No more was I going to have it. No more was I going to be blocked in by events. because I am in control of my thoughts. I am capable of mastering my thoughts. And this is what I want to tell you as well. Enough already. This is what you need to say to your mind. You must take control of your thoughts and decide how everything is going to be. You have to take control of your thoughts and tell it how it must think. You must tell your brain what you want, and your brain will put it into action. This is no joke. This is serious stuff here. And let me give you one simple example. Now, I seem to have a delayed reaction to things that affect me physically. Like, for instance, a few years ago, I was burnt very badly by an iron that was at the max. I didn't feel it. I'm not kidding. I didn't feel the burn. I just felt like an intrusion in the middle of my left shoulder. And it's later on, for 3 days later, that the burn surfaced on my shoulder, the burn mark. I'm not kidding. This is what happens to me. When I shaved my head, normally I use hair remover. But a week ago, I decided to use a razor instead, a brand new razor. And guess what happened? Razor bumps came out on my head 3 to 4 days later, and they were quite sensitive and painful. I had forgotten that my body reacted like that. It doesn't show up these things immediately. But guess what I did last night? Because I want to shave my head again. And last night, I decided before I fell off to sleep, enough of this nonsense. I told my brain and my body, you are going to absorb these painful bumps, or whatever the hell you want to call it, and I expect this to be fine in the morning. Guess what? I passed my hand over my head where the bumps were this morning, and they are all gone. This is just to tell you. Sorry about that. We are in control of our thoughts. We are in control of our mind. We are in control of our brain. We can tell our brains exactly how we want our body to be, what we want our body to do. We do not have to go into detail. Our brain knows precisely how to do its job. Our bodies are superbly intelligent. Our brain is a supercomputer, you know, and scientists will tell you that. So you tell your brain what you want, and it will do it in the most efficient and effective manner. However, it's a good thing to say in the most gentle, efficient, and effective manner that serves, to the greatest extent, that serves highest good, and ask for that or something better. That's your safety clause, you know? So I just wanted to come on to share this, because I decided at whatever time this morning when I woke, 1:34, enough already. And you need to do this as well. And on that note, my beautiful souls, I will say, have a great day. I love you. Ciao.